Hand on heart, I cannot believe we're not 30 points behind. We don't deserve to be, but a precise team, the game that TCI would wish to play.
The thing is, James, if we can get back to our game plan of making the short passes, I think we would be in an even better position right now.
Without question, Jody, without question. But you also have to remember, this is a 20-knot wind that the TCI are playing into. We're going to have that wind to our back in the second half.
And I think that's what most of the fans are looking forward to here.
I think if we get an opportunity in the second half, I think we can open them up. They've turned it over at the front. Grant's throw in to the line out for the Jamaicans wasn't quite as precise as it should have been. Modeste settles. Taylor. Jesse Owens bulldozes forward. They clean him out. Tate to Savory. Tackled. Girls, hey! 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 Alistair, go over and just turn it on. TCI continue. Jesse, once again, Jesse Owens takes it up, controls possession. Tate gives it wide to Griffiths. Skips one tackle. But it's very lateral. There's no penetration. Sean O'Neill takes it forward. Neil French. To Owens once again. Where does he come from? Referee is holding his arm out, saying that there's an advantage to TCI. And he's going to call one of the Jamaicans over. Hold on for a moment.
You want to put the headphones on to hear what he's saying?
Referee has penalised the Jamaicans. He's penalised the Jamaican hooker, Grant, and the TCI have the penalty, and they're probably going to kick into the corner. Tate needs to make sure of this, and once again the TCI need to secure the possession after it. A safe touch, which is found. Touch judge on the far side is the physio on the island, Phaser Dodds, who enjoys hurting people. TCI throw in. Manier to throw. Mason at 2. French at the tail, and it goes to Ryan at the tail. But the throw in wasn't straight, so the Jamaicans have an opportunity now. You're listening to the ref. We're going to have the throw in again. Through the hands. What's the referee saying there, Alistair?
Scrum goal.
Ball wasn't straight. Ball wasn't thrown in straight to the line out. So it's a scrum to the Jamaicans. Now, in this defensive position for the Jamaicans, this is where I would be anxious, because there's lots of open field to run with.
Yes.
Grant, the fly half, kicks it long.
Gareth back.
Butler, Fields. And unfortunately it's been turned over to Jamaica. Oh, why did he kick it ahead? He shouldn't have done that.
Good pickup for TCI. Flips it off. breaking up the sideline.
Mackenzie accelerates into a tackle, takes 2 men out. TCI secure possession. Little bit slow, unfortunately. It's a little bit slow. The ball, safe touch.
That wind is tough today.
Referee is having none of the quick throw in because it wasn't the same football that was used. And after 32 minutes today at Meridian Park, the Jamaicans lead by 5 points to 0. I think this looks good for TCI, genuinely.
Certainly a break for TCI. As you said earlier, we should be down by much more than that at this point.
I'm not saying that we should be much more down. I'm saying that the Jamaicans haven't converted it.
Right, based on the opportunities.
Here the attack. Jones to Williams. Lovely inside. And a score. No. Sir, what's he saying? Try in the corner? Try in the corner. That was scored by Wade, the Jamaican right winger.
It's really bad. It's only coming from this.
And that makes it 10 points to 0 to the Jamaicans. Ten minutes to go in the first half. I would still be upbeat. I think we're still doing the right things correctly. Groves here has an awkward kick. It's against the wind. And he doesn't disturb the touch judges behind the goalposts who wave it off.
We see Jones on the sideline. Look like he's loosening up, getting set to come back in. Not quite sure his time has expired as yet.
No, not quite yet, Jody. You're dead right. He still has another at least 2.5 or 3 minutes to sit out. But the Jamaicans have punished the TCI with 14 men. That's what you have to do. You have to be clinical, and that's the difference between the two teams today.
Team TCI trailing right now, 10-0. Taking on Jamaica in round 1 of the 15-a-side championship.
11.5 minutes remaining.
Who do you want to interview? The referee has confirmed that there's 11 minutes to play in the first half. Jones, I don't think that's correct, Alistair, is it? I don't think Jones should be let back on. I don't think he spent 10 minutes in the bin.
No, exactly.
Well, we'll take it. We're back up
yeah,
to
we'll take it.
We're back up to 15. Lovely high hanging kick. Unfortunately, it went out on the full, which means the Jamaicans now have the choice of a scrum on the halfway line or for the kick to be taken again. The Jamaicans offer that we'll have the scrum. It gives an opportunity to have open field on both sides. Alistair, what would you fancy? For me, you'd have to move it right.
Yes.
Pick the ball from the base of the scrum, pick it from 8 and move it wide. Swiftly. We'll see how it plays out.
Yep. The referee has just confirmed 9 minutes remaining.
Oh, that's a tremendous scrum from TCI. French picks one against the head. CJ.
There we go, CJ. Great run from CJ.
None of them.
Swing it out to Alex.
Get it to Alex.
Not quite
Savory does his best. Butler holds the ball. Turned in the tackle. Referee has said that they were offside in the midfield, and this gives an opportunity to claw 3 points back.
Offside.
The centre to quarter, Jones, was offside from the Jamaicans.
We see Team Turks and Caicos putting together a good series here.
Galvanised by the reintroduction of Jones.
Yes.
Back up to 15 men. They decided, yes, finally.
Right now, we just want to get on the board.
I wouldn't actually say that, Jody. I wouldn't be too upset that we haven't scored yet.
I don't know that the players are exactly obsessed. I don't think that they are, but given the way that they've played so far,
it'd be nice to score
yes,
before the end of the first half.
It would be nice to put something
it
up
would
before
reassure
half.
the players. It would reassure the crowd. A big crowd here today.
How you doing? You good now?
TCI finds a safe touch on the Jamaican 22, just inside the Jamaican 22. Mason Fields at the front, driven on. Once again. Oh, good fielding by O'Neill. TCI drive on. They drive on. Ball is available for Taylor. Lovely break by Savory. He's held up.
Ball out.
Tate
Scarrett
to Butler.
on the side.
The referee has called him back.
Offside. Played advantage, offside.
There was an opportunity there for the Jamaicans to punish an error. Thankfully, he was playing advantage.
You need to get up to peep over. It's going to go with you. So.
Yeah, who?
The mic.
Oh.
If you need to stand up to look to the camera.
That call was made by Fraser. Good call.
This is adventurous from the TCI. Instead of kicking for goal, they opt for the scrum.
It's a good thing we got CJ back on the field. That 15th man makes a huge difference.
A little bit of extra ballast in the back row. They pack down. Taylor to feed.
There we go. Get the ball.
And they drive. And they drive. Referee awards a penalty again. Awesome surge by the TCI pack there. That's the difference between having 7 men and 8 men. They go for the scrum again. Try and turn the screw.
Wasn't straight. Wasn't straight to the ref's likings.
See a substitution being made by the Jamaican team.
One of the Jamaican players who was sent off.
Okay.
The wing through quarter, McFarlane, comes back on. So now it's 15 against 15. But the big difference, Jody, is that when the big lads pack down against each other, it's no longer 8 against 7. Now it's 8 against 8. And the TCI control.
Stay straight.
And they have the surge. It's very controlled. It's very controlled. And it's a penalty try. Referee had no option. Referee had no option.
Caicos does it.
And we see a big roar given there by Jones. He's excited to be back on the field and to be having an impact on this play so far. Big turn of momentum there for Team Turks and Caicos. And I think we're going to see them kind of put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, for the remaining minutes.
Jody, we've got about 3.5 minutes remaining in the.
Yes, about three remaining.
Because it's a penalty try, Jody. Instead of the conversion being taken from close to where the scrum was awarded, or the penalty try, the conversion is kicked from just underneath the goalposts, so it's an easy 7 points. Jamie Tate.
Oh!
misses it.
Not so easy, James.
Am I? Is that the curse of the commentator?
Yes, it is.
Believe you me, I have missed
Yes, it is.
goals. I've missed goals from in front of the posts. But not to worry, it galvanises the team.
It
They've,
does.
A little bit of impetus now.
It
coming
does.
To the tail end of the first half. They make sure that there's no silly mistakes now. We get a half-time break.
I think it has also put a little energy into the crowd as well, James. Kind of quiet, and after that, we see the crowd come alive. So let's see how we finish out this half.
From the fly half. O'Neill takes it. Goes to ground. Taylor to Jesse Owens. It still takes 3 players to take him down. Taylor once again pops it to Joe Ryan. Again, he breaks the game line. Taylor, Tate, Savory, wrapped up, but somehow he bounces out of the tackle. Spills the ball forward. Here's a counter-attack now. From Hilton. Not Paris Hilton's brother. But he spilled the ball forward, and the referee is saying it's... Alistair, you're mic'd up. What is the referee saying on that?
Trying to pick up what he's saying, but right now he's just saying a scrum.
Must have been a knock-on then from TCI if he's awarding a scrum to the Jamaicans.
The Jamaicans keep going offside. I keep hearing the ref saying back, Jamaica.
Once again, he's going to have to penalise someone.
He's going to have to do it sooner or
Back
later.
down. You back down again. Jamaican feed just inside the TCI half. Hilton is the scrum half. Smith at 8. These 2 boys are calling the shots. As the referees sorts out a little bit of difficulties between the front rows.
Set.
Now they set. Smith feeds. Big man breaks from the base of the scrum. Cut down by the back row. Jamaicans secure it. Oh, there's some skullduggery going on there. Don't like to see a loose boot, but good clearing out there from the Jamaican front row. Balfour. Jamaican centre, Richards takes it up. They secure possession. Groves. Magnificent tackle from O'Neill.
Feel the earth shake from here.
It definitely rocked our boots, Alistair.
You felt that also?
I felt that.
Augustine Modeste takes it on. That's beautiful pilfering. That's beautiful pilfering. That's beautiful play from Jones, the Jamaican centre to quarter. Somehow bobbles the ball. And they score at the posts. That's very unfortunate. But once again, a TCI mistake is punished.
Exactly.
The first time the Jamaicans have been precise in how they run it, and they punish us. We can't afford these little mistakes. And Jody, just at the half time, this is not what we need.
Definitely not. Not going into the half.
We had garnered, whatever impetus and momentum that we had, has now been completely negated. It's very, very disappointing. Groves is 1 from 3. Make that
It's
2
good
from
this
3
time.
for today. And that's the half.
Half time.
Ladies and gentlemen, at half time, it is 17 points to the visitors, the Jamaicans, and 3 points to the home team, Turks and Caicos Islands.
I need to move it away from the app.
And I have here with me the captain for the Jamaican team, Kamar Catwell. Catwell, so far you guys have been able to jump on top of Team Turks and Caicos very quickly. You go into the half with a 17-5 lead. Has your game plan gone as expected? Are there some stuff you need to tweak going into the second half? How pleased are you with the score right now?
Right about now, I'm about 80% pleased because my scrum is not as efficient as should be. So I think the second half we really need to take that into consideration because their scrum is a bit more stronger than us. So we need to adjust that. But I'm very pleased so far with the box. We're doing what we should do, and I'm pleased so far. That's 80%. We're going to try and work on it in the second half.
And so far, what would you say are the strengths that Team Jamaica has been able to play to in attacking the Turks and Caicos team?
Well, for first, we're defending well. We're tackling, and the box is attacking. We're very speedy in the box, so we try to get it out of the box and allow them to do what they do best. So therefore, the box is a better part of this game for us.
Okay, thank you very much, Catwell. Sure. And as I said, it's 17-5 going into half. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I'll be joined by Team Turks and Caicos as they break down what it is they've done in the first half and look to do better in the second. And we're back, still halftime, about 5 more minutes left in the half. I'm joined here by the president of the Turks and Caicos Rugby Federation and also a player. As you can see, he's dressed, ready to go here today, Keith Baran. Mr. Baran, what is it that Team Turks and Caicos has been able to do well in the first half, and what are some of the things you're looking to tweak, execute better on in the second?
Well, we've been controlling the play up front. You know, we had a pushover try, which shows a real dominance in our scrum. We're running some pods close to the breakdowns, and we're really keeping possession of it. Jamaicans are obviously a fast side. Whenever the ball gets out onto the wings and stuff like that, they're trying to chip it over us. So we've got to counter that. We played against the wind in the first half, and the Jamaicans took advantage of the wind. Wind is going to be at our back in the second half. Our game plan is going to be to kick the ball downfield, try and gain possession, and then push it in with a bunch of ugly tries close in, keeping our forwards well involved in the game.
Okay, and right now we're at the half score, 17-5. Any optimism for Team Turks and Caicos? Disappointment? Are you guys discouraged in any way? And when are we going to see some of the speed of Team Turks and Caicos hit the field? I think a lot here are waiting to see Luis. How are we going to mix up some of the players in the second half?
Well, it'll all depend on how the game goes in the second half. We're going to start the second half with pretty much the same squad that's on there. Depending on how individual players play, any injuries, then we'll start making some tactical substitutions, deciding to put some fresh legs on there, probably with 25 to 20 minutes left to play in the game, because everybody gets a bit of a 10-minute break now. The guys that are out there right now are our starting 15. They're the best players that we have. So depending on how the scoreline goes, we'll start to make some substitutions midway through the second half, and hopefully we'll be up by 30 points, and everybody will get a chance to have a run on.
That's a good one there. We saw in the first half there were a few miscommunications for the Jamaican team, a few bad passes. Team Turks and Caicos wasn't really able to capitalize on that. What are we going to do to capitalize on some of the mistakes Jamaica has made coming into the second half?
Well, like you said, it's a mistake. So when a team makes a mistake, sometimes you're not always in the best position because you didn't expect them to make an error. Our guys, game time and playing experience, which they're getting today, is important. Recognize Jamaica's got 6 rugby clubs, and this is a selection of their best players. This is our international men's team. Their back line has played in numerous 7-a-side tournaments around the globe. So the fact that we're within 12 points of them at halftime when we played into the wind says a lot for the quality of rugby that we're producing here in the Turks and Caicos. Ball could have bounced a little bit more in our favor once or twice out there, and we're hoping in the second half we'll keep the possession, we'll keep them in their end, and we'll see some points come up on our side of the board.
Okay, there you have it. That's Keith Baran, president of the Turks and Caicos Islands Rugby Union. We're getting set for the second half here. Just a few minutes to go. We're going to take a quick break, and once we get back, we'll be ready to kick off the second half. Jamaica versus Team Turks and Caicos for the men's 15-a-side NACRA Championships. So, in the NACRA 15-a-side Championship. Jody Harvey here for WIV4 Sports, joined by James and Alistair Turbyfield, giving me the color and play-by-play commentary on this one. An historic day for Team Turks and Caicos, for the Turks and Caicos in general as it relates to sport. We're able to host an international rugby match up here, James.
You're dead right, Jody. This is an enormous privilege for the country. I mean, this is huge. This puts us on the rank with the big Caribbean rugby nations.
The very first international match held here in Turks and Caicos, for Turks and Caicos.
And boys, I dare to say, even though we're very excited and very privileged to be hosting this match, we still want to win. Right now, down.
We're not here to make up the numbers, Jody.
Definitely
we're here
not.
To win. We're here to win.
Right now, we're down 5-17, but Team Turks and Caicos are looking good coming out of halftime.
We have the wind on our side now.
Yes, definitely in a much better position in the second half.
Do you think, Alistair, it was a 12-point wind, or should it be a 22-point wind?
22.
I think so too. From the kickoff, fumbled slightly by the Jamaicans. The ball was knocked on by the Jamaican second row, the number 4, whose name escapes me, just a second. The skipper, actually, Catwell. And on him like I did the previous time.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. We're all touching wood.
Jimmy take there for the kick.
He's got the wind on his side now. Let's see what difference.
Less than 20 metres out, straight in front of the goalposts. The wind behind his back. He makes no
And
mistake.
it's cool.
And the nonchalance with which he threw away the kicking tee, he's got his vibe back. I don't think he's going to miss another kick today.
Well, Jamie, one of our more seasoned players on the Turks and Caicos team.
Indeed.
I think we should point out here, James, that Team Turks and Caicos as a squad hasn't had much international match plays together with the members that make up this team.
We're unfortunate in the situation, Jody, that we're hamstrung by a few players that are in university abroad.
Can you grab me 2 beef patties, please? Yeah, right.
Let it go!
I got you.
Knocked on by Jones. Play just in front of us. The physicality. Oh, it's a broken play here. Stokes. Enterprising effort from TCI. They're not afraid to try things, and that's what we enjoy.
First knock.
You know, the thing about trying things, James, it can either work for you or it won't, but when it does break in your favor, it's big.
It's always a joy. Winners works, but I'm always in favor of players. Any team that I played with, I was always in favor of the lads trying something. Not to be afraid to express themselves. That's a huge scrum. That's a huge scrum. Now, the referee is going to penalise him
Knocked on.
for being a lazy runner.
Not quite sure I've ever heard that one before, James.
No, it's when the play is here and the play has moved on and one of the defenders comes back slowly and interferes with the attacking play.
He just complained to them about it.
Lazy running. And the referee correctly penalised.